We just some suburban dudes. We're having fun.
Jackson, say what's up, man.
Hey, yo.
There we go.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Hey, yo, Kodak, what's up with your Wi-Fi, man? What's going on, man?
Zula.
Yo.
Me and Pops over here, Zula, and we just had Simon and things.
Let me tell you something, man. I love your relationship, man. This man loves you. You love him.
Yeah.
I mean, tell me what this man means to you. He's your attorney, but he's almost like a big brother, father figure to you. How yeah?
Man, he everything to me, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
He everything to me. Show your glasses, Pop. We got the same glasses on and shit.
Oh, yeah, I got the matching glasses.
Hey, he gonna do the June bug challenge.
I'm not doing the June bug. I'm not doing the June bug shit. I leave that to the experts, Joe.
That'd mean a lot to me, man. You do the June bug challenge. I just want to see him do the June bug challenge.
Yo, Kodak, man, we so happy that you're here. Just 2 weeks ago, I was talking to your lawyer, Brad Cohen, living legend, because what he was able to do with you and Lil Wayne, it's never been done. Like, it's never been done, right? And so he's telling you he's working hard for you, and I know you love him and you believe in him, but did you really believe you was going to get a pardon? Did you believe it was going to happen?
I mean, everything play out how it's supposed to. We here, you know what I'm saying? And shit, you know.
He always kept. I almost died. I doubted it for a minute, you know. And then he was
I knew it was gonna work because like shit just went to like shit just stopped being fun.
Oh,
I got it. I'm sorry, the ship just bugged out.
You heard me?
Nah, we talking about presidential shit. So Instagram want to fuck around.
At first, I was on some shit like, man, I don't want to be discouraged if it don't happen, so let me not even try to think about it too much. Like, okay, I know I'm saying, but then I was like, man, you know, I'm put all my chips on it. I put all my chips on it, and shit just started getting boring and old and shit like that. Like even niggas wasn't funny no more. You know what I'm saying? The food was like shit just started getting old.
We heard a lot of stuff about they was mistreating you in there, shit like that. Like, tell us some of that because people don't understand. You get locked up and you famous, you young, you rich, and these cops they be jealous in there. They be jealous. Like, so what type of shit was they was doing to you in there?
You know, with the finesse kid, man, you know what I'm saying? Type shit, but everything Gucci.
We were talking about it today, and it was with the first place he was at, Big Sandy. We talked about it, Joe, when I was on. It's on earth, you know what I'm saying? And we discussed this yesterday, where he's trying to put everything. We dropped that case in D.C. We're trying to put things behind him and move forward and think positive. And he was listening to Fat Joe yesterday. And he was like, that new song you just dropped. And he was like, this is the song. This is the jam. It was like, you know, it's like, that's the vibe he's on. So, like, we're trying to get past all that. We're trying to get past, like, the treatment, the bad things that happen. At the same time, we're trying to make things better for people. So, like, you know, we got a couple of plans in action to hold some people responsible. That's my son up there now. I was watching him a show in my head. Hold people responsible and you know, start moving forward with some criminal justice reform and also prison reform. And I talked to you know, Joe, I'm willing to work with anybody on that, you know, on prison reform and justice reform. It doesn't need just to be Trump just because I have a relationship with him. I'm willing to work with anybody. I'll go to the table with anybody and I'll talk to anybody about it. That's his new ring.
That's a championship ring, y'all Kodak.
Ring. You see what?
Let me tell you something, yo Kodak.
Man, you see what it say?
I can't see what it say.
Oh. Hold on.
What it say? I can't see it.
Trump ties.
Trump ties.
Oh, so I gotta do it all over with the votes on that motherfucker.
And what it says about Trump?
Then the day of emancipation, the day when the votes were on Bell Run. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Kodak, how do you plan right now? How do you plan? Because I've seen a lot of, just off the little bit since you came home, I could tell your maturity, your growth. I see you trying to change and make a difference. How do you see it? Because you know you're a role model. You know these kids are looking up to you, man. Tell me some of the things you want to do for the kids, because Brad was telling me you do a lot to help the kids, help families.
You know, I'm forever from the projects, you know what I'm saying? I'm for the projects, you know, people relying on just enough cash to survive. So it's like, man, I do it for the Red Cross babies. I do it like for the people who ain't got shit. I do it for the people who lost out here, you know what I'm saying? I be on some shit like, man, you know, as long as God keep blessing me, I'm a forever try to make a point. Even when, like, I ain't really have all my thoughts together on some shit like, man, this is what I really want to do. I never gave this rap shit my all. And I'm seeing all these niggas be like, oh, I'm so serious, man. I'm getting rap money. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I never really gave my all. So now I'm on some shit like, man, let me get this shit my all and shit like that. And I'm saying, but even when I wasn't giving it my all and shit, I was always knowing, like, man, you know what? It's about doing right by your people, doing right by others and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, like the whole time I was always thinking, like, man, my brother LJ, you know what I'm saying? My brother Lamar Jackson, like, we made it out of the hood at the same time. We the same age. Everybody already knew we was the chosen one. So I was like, man, I gotta get home to bro. I want to see him. I ain't never gonna call him in here. You know what I'm saying? I want to see bro, and we just gotta like do a whole lot of shit for the community. We gotta do a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. We gonna be back to back, snapping. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I seen Yachty. Y'all shot a video already. You and Yachty. I seen Yachty came to see you. Tell me what's your relationship with Yachty. Good morning. What's up?
You know.
Yo, what's up?
Future Hall of Famer. That's all.
See you, boy.
Having dinner, Fat Joe.
Man, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
We want you to come to Taco Tuesday with us. We have a fun
man,
taco.
I'm gonna come, man. Invite me. You know I'm down the block.
Let's do it. We're going bowling tomorrow. Some Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, we sniper strikers, so we finna go bowling. I love the bowl. That's what I like to do.
So we're just keeping, like I said, Joe, we keeping that attitude, that positive attitude that's just going to keep on going, keep on flowing. Like, I love this vibe that we have right now. And, like, I always,
you gotta understand, yo, Kodak, you young. We all make mistakes, even now. So it's like, you know, it's all about trying to do right. Anything goes wrong, we pick up, we do right. At the end of the day, the focus is doing right. Musically, when they're gonna hear new music from you? Because that's all my daughter, everybody keep asking me, when the new Kodak music coming?
The music, the easy part. You trying to put all this other stuff together, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, we were just listening.
The music is the easy part. I be having like albums, like, you know what I'm saying?
Too easy.
Yeah, the music, the easy part and stuff. We trying to do all this other stuff, put all this other stuff.
What was it like, yo? What was it like you going to Super Bowl? I seen you at Super Bowl. What was it like? Like, first time you went somewhere public, you just came home. Was it overwhelming?
I ain't go to the Super Bowl. I kind of like did something, you know, JPP from our projects, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. But you know, I'm super LJ. You know what I'm saying? I'm super LJ, so I'm like, man, I ain't gonna go to the Super Bowl. You know, I came home trying to get tempered and Florida. I'm LJ. I probably have been on some shit. If I would have got a Lamar Jackson jersey. You know what I'm saying? We would have went out there LJ jersey. If I have a Buck jersey, I have an 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a Jackson over there. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't pop out.
We don't even like talking about that Tom guy.
Most stuff. Yeah, well, we running from Brady.
Running right into him.
Man, that boy Brady, man. That boy's something special, man. That boy